ファナティック
ね
いえ、まだです。
武器を失
だって能力
私お互い様ね。
思いをされてきたんですね。
っていた時も、俺の奴隷になって何度も死にかけた時も、奴らは何もしなかった。
向こうからしたらそれでラフタリア殿が死んでくれたら御の字だったのだろうな。腹立
なんだなんだ。
何事ですか。
さあ俺にはスパその宣告しかと見届けた。全力をもって天命継承を阻止する。
何なんだこいつら。天命継承って何のことだ。
直文ちゃん、まずは目の前の敵を。
流星立て。何。
ハンドレッドソード。
アローレイン。 俺の名前は岩谷直文。ごく普通の大学生だったが、突如異世界に召喚され、死生勇者の一人、盾の勇者をやっている。これまでバラバラだった姿勢もやっと協力し合える兆しが見えてきた。そんな時だっていうのに、ラフタリアの両親の祖国クテンローがラフタリアを暗殺するため刺客を俺の領地に送り込んできた。その国の王、天命の装束と似た巫女服を着た。ただそれだけの理由で。俺はそのふざけた国と話をつけるため、まずは唯一の連絡船が出ているというシルトベルトに向かっている。司令、法王の復活も近い。だがその前にラフタリアの運命を左右するこの事態をなんとか解決したかった。そうだな、この辺りで一旦休憩だ。
ありがとうガエリオ。私は大丈夫。
国境はすぐそこだ。一度領地に戻って人員を再編成しないとな。
ガエリオン、
なんだ。
ドライバーアクアブラスト。ご主人様。あれ、
フィーロ、ラフちゃん。
いきなり何するのよ。
こっちのセリフだメルティ。お前らこんなところで何してんだ。
修行してこいって言ったのはナオフミじゃない。
それにしたって偶然会うにはできすぎてるな。
それが修行の途中でフィトリアに会ってね。
フィトリア？
こっちの方に行けばご主人様に会えるって。で、ナオフミに頼みがあるから伝えてほしいって。
後でな。今は優先しなくちゃいけない面倒な案件がある。
ラフ？だけどナオフミ、フィトリアさんが報酬は前払いって言っていろいろしてくれて。
知らん。俺は何もしてもらってない。
どう？私とフィーロちゃんのレベルを下げる代わりに資質を上昇させてくれたの。
2倍以上。俺が霊気に挑んだ時とほぼ同程度まで。やっぱりダメだ。
待ってナオフミ、クラスアップの斡旋もしてもらっちゃったんだけど。
頼みならお前が聞けばいいだろう。
私じゃダメなの。フィーロとご主人様じゃないといけないんだって。
今通信中か。
うん。そう、クテンロへ行くのね。 ご主人様がね、それでも頼みを聞かなきゃ死生勇者を殺すのかだって。わかった、我慢するけど後で後悔しても知らない。言ってろだって。
シルトベルト。
見よう見まねの変幻無双流奥義一の型4ですわ。なんでアトラさんができるんですか？
すごいぞアトラ。
エクレールの話じゃ変幻無双流の才能があるそうだ。
俺も頑張らないと。
盾の勇者様たちが帰ってきたよ。
明日にはシルトベルト国境に到達する。そこからは陸路で行こうと思う。
あ、じゃあヒーロー馬車引ける？
ああ、だがポータルで馬車は持っていけない。メルティ、女王に頼んで国境の関所あたりに馬車を手配してくれないか。
簡単に言ってくれるわね。なんとかお願いしてみるわ。
承知したでごじゃる。フィーロは確定として、あとは
アジンの国だからな。メルロマルク王族のメルティは連れて行くと面倒そうだ。
分かってるわよ。その分領地の方は任せときなさいよね。
頼む。フォールとアトラはどうだ？
毎日鍛錬を欠かしていません。めきめき実力をつけていますよ。これで連れてかないなんて言ったらどうなっちゃうかしらね。
シルトベルトはあいつらの生まれ故郷でもあるからな。その点でも役に立つことはあるかもしれない。
ナオフミ、俺たちはどうする？
来てもらいたいのは山々なんだが、二人とも呪いの治癒が万全じゃないからな。
お二人とも湯治のために何度もカルミラ島の温泉へ足を運んでいて。
効果はあるんですが、まだ時間がかかりそうです。
そうか。法王復活までには動けるようになっていてくれ。
わかりました。
少しでも早く回復できるようにお手伝いします。
とりあえず人員は俺、ラフタリア、フィーロ、サディナ、フォール、アトラで行く。
ラフ
もちろんラフちゃんもな。それで不在の間クテンローの刺客の襲撃はあったか？
それなんだけどね、最初の襲撃以降全くなくて。
何？
私の世界のご主人の世界の敵もここを狙っているはずなのですが、全く襲ってきませんね。
どうなっているんだ？石膏が全滅して警戒しているのか？
だといいんだけど。
せめて襲撃者の対処はと思うんだが、全く現れないからな。
今後どう出てくるかだな。それにしても元康のやつはどこで何やってるんだか。あれでもいてくれたら心強いんだが。お父さんの領地を狙うとは不届き千万ですな。お前たちの他にもなんか忍者みたいな奴らもおりましたが、お父さんのため、フィーロさんのため、魂もろとも撃ち滅ぼしてやりますぞ。
待て、こんなふざけたノリでやられたくない。
精一杯。さあ次なる不届き者にも鉄柱を下しに行きますと。馬車の具合はどうだフィーロ？
なんか使ってる木が違うね。
木でそんなに変わるもんなのか？
どっちもどっち。
なんだそりゃ。
どんどん人が増えてきてますね。
女王が馬車を手配してくれた時に俺たちが来るって噂が広まったのかもな。警戒を怠るなよ。
はい。
いいじゃないの。せっかくだしみんなで酒盛りしましょうよ。
恐れながら天命様に申し上げます。偽の天命一行はこのほど関所を越えシルトベルトに入ったとのことです。ですがご安心ください。盾の勇者も天命様の座を狙う大罪人も必ずやこの九天楼へ入国する前に打ち果たしてご覧に入れましょう。
どうだフォル、懐かしいか？
どうかな。この辺りは初めて見たから。
私もあまり覚えてなくて。
それにしても関所をすんなり通過できたのもあれだが、一体どうなってるんだ？
あの横断幕なんて書いてあるんでしょう。読めなくてもみんなの顔見たら大体わかっちゃうわね。
盾の勇者様熱烈歓迎だそうだ。
そうか、フォールは読めるんだな。
お兄様はそれくらいしか役に立てませんからね。
ひどい。
そのまま進めフィーロ。
これより盾の勇者様ご一行は我らシルトベルト近衛騎士団が王城まで護衛先導する。
さすがシルトベルトですわ。直文様を崇めたたえるこの姿勢、素晴らしい国ですわね。
アトラ
さながら大名行列だな。
さすがにお姉さんも驚きね。直文ちゃんってやっぱり勇者なのね。
前にメルロマルクの女王に言われたことを思い出した。
それは
どういったことです？
まず
岩谷様に姫、貴族の令嬢、さまざまな種族の女人が関係を迫り、ハーレムが形成されるでしょう。
ハーレム？
その後原因不明の病に侵され、哀れにも岩谷様は。
そんなはずはありません。シルトベルトは盾の勇者様を神と王と崇める国。決してそのような。
だといいがな。
ラフー。
何にせよできる限り早くこの国を抜けられるようにしなきゃな。
盾の勇者様、よくぞこのシルトベルトにご帰還遊ばされました。感激の念に耐えません。私主作種の代表を務めておりますバルナールと申します。 以後お見知りおきを。
主作手？盾の勇者岩谷直文だ。でこっちが
従者のラフタリアと申します。
ヒーローはね、ヒーローっていうの。ラフ
ザリネよ。
ーアトラです。
フォールだ。
よろしくお願いします。
この二人はゼルトブルで奴隷に身を落としているのを買った。純血の白虎種じゃないらしい。この国の権力問題には口を挟まないし、挟ませないから安心しろ。
さようでございますか。ではどうぞ王城へ。盾の勇者様、長旅でお疲れのところ恐れ多い極みでございますが、拝謁の栄を賜りたく。
拝謁？誰が誰にだ？
これより先に従者は参れません。盾の勇者様、あなた様がご帰還遊ばされる今日まで、ここに集いし種族がシルトベルトを治めてまいりました。
ゲンム種のソレアと申します。
青凸種の代表スワロンと申します。盾の勇者様。
ああ、ご苦労だった。
もったいなきお言葉。
拝謁ってのはこんなのでいいのか？
はい、我ら一同感無量でございます。
じゃあ単刀直入にこちらの要件を言う。
はっ。
俺はシルトベルトを支配しようとかそういう考えはない。あくまで目的のために立ち寄ったに過ぎない。お前ら国の上層部が困るようなことは絶対にしないと約束する。だからクテンロへの交易船を用意してくれ。早めに国を出るつもりだ。
なるほど。盾の勇者様は誤解をなさっているようですね。
何？
まずは長旅の疲れを癒していただき、本日開かれる夜会に参加していただきます。その後にお話を聞かせていただければと存じます。
急いでるんだが、お前らの中にも俺が長居したら困る奴らもいるだろう。
確かにそれも否定できません。ですがそういった膿を出すことも必要なのです。
直文様がいらっしゃると困るものなんて国賊です。一刻も早く処すべきですわ。
我らの使命は1にも2にも盾の勇者様に忠義を尽くすこと。このことをどうかお忘れなきよう。
素晴らしい。直文様への忠誠を示す。
だったら俺の望みを一刻も早く叶えるのが筋だろう。
もちろん船はご用意いたします。ですが我らが神と崇める王がやっとご帰還されたというのに、もうご出立されるというのですか？この国を単なる通過地点として国民の艦隊ぶりをご覧になったでしょう。そんなことをなされば民はシルトベルトは盾の勇者様に見捨てられたと思い嘆き悲しむでしょ
う。だが俺たちには時間が。
それどころか暴動が起き、軍によるクーデターも懸念される事態に。あなた様はこの国にとってそれほどの存在なのです。どうか我らが国民が待ちわびた盾の勇者様としてのお振る舞いを。
分かった。とりあえずは夜会ってやつに出ればいいんだな。
はい、 盾の勇者様とその従者の方々にはそれぞれ客間を用意しております。開催までそこでごゆるりとおくつろぎください。
別室は困るんだが、今の俺に何か仕掛けられるとは思えないが、念のため単独行動は避けたい。
盾の勇者様と他の方々を同列に扱うというのはできかねます。私たちの信仰を冒涜することになるので。
直文様の隣の部屋を用意していただくというのは可能でしょうか？
白腰がまた勝手なことを。
なんとずうずうしい。
承知いたしました。すぐに用意いたします。
夜までまだ時間がある。部屋にこもっているよりどうせなら街を見に行きたいんだが。
盾の勇者様のご巡行ですね。素晴らしい。
ああ、それじゃ。
ですが王が各地を回るとなるとそれなりに準備を要します。それに突然お出ましになられたら国民も驚きますし、十分な艦隊ができずに悔やむことでしょう。このような一大行事は入念に準備し、国民にも触れ回った後にしなくては。
分かった、外出はしない。じゃあ城の中は見て回ってもいいか？
もちろんです。なぜならここはあなたの城なのですから。
とはいうものの、どこへ行っても今は入れない。改装中だの、全く自由がないな。参ったな。一体何日足止めを食うのやら。
あの調子じゃ何日どころか何ヶ月もじゃないの？
それじゃ法王戦に間に合わないだろう。
そうよね。
直文様への敬意と忠誠心は見上げたものですが、頭の柔軟さは足りませんね。
メルロマルクじゃ神と崇められてた三勇者もこんな感じだったのか。
あの方たちは今の直文様より自由奔放だった気がしますけど。
向こうには船を用意させるのに自分は盾の勇者としての責務を果たさずさっさと出ていくっていうのもなかなか自由奔放よ、直文ちゃん。
痛いとこつくなよ。確かに言い方はミスったな。
サディナさん、直文様はラフタリアさんのことを思ってこうして急がれているのではないですか。
そんなの分かってるわよ。
すみません、なんだか大変なことになって。
ということで直文様、私のことも思っていろいろしてください。
なんでそうなるんですか？
これは盾の勇者様。
お前は？
私はライオシの代表を務めておりますジャラリスと申します。
ライオンの獣人か？
このような場所でのご挨拶になってしまい恐怖に耐えません。
別にいい。
時に盾の勇者様、我々も多少のご事情は承知しております。九天楼行きの船をご所望なら私の一存で早急に手配することも可能ですので。
さっきの謁見でお前はいなかったな。大した権力はなさそうだが、そんなこと可能なのか？
今晩の夜会で再びお会いできることを楽しみにしております。
フォール、ジャラリスってやつのことは知っているのか？
いや、知らない。バルナールってやつも初めて見た。
えないお兄様ですわね。
あとだ。
どっちもうさんくさかったが、船をすぐ用意すると言ったあたり、ジャラリスとバルナールは一枚岩じゃないって感じだな。
謁見に出る権力はまだないけど、勢力を拡大してる急先鋒ってとこかしらね。どうするの、直文ちゃん。
鳥の方の言うことを聞いてると、いつシルトベルトを抜け出せるか分かったもんじゃないが、ライオンはライオンで話ができすぎている。
どちらかを取ればもうどちらかと敵対することになりそうですね。
誠実は様子を見るしかないか。
難しい話ばっかり。ヒーローお腹すいた。
そうだな。クテンローまでの道のりはまだ遠いな。
Looking, I'm gonna apply.
But you're a mom now.
Yeah, so?
Well, I'm just saying, don't you kind of have your hands full with Cece?
Well, there's a lot of family around to help.
Well, I know, but...
And I was always gonna go back to work.
If it's about money, we're good.
You live in a garage.
It ain't a garage if there ain't a car in it.
Yeah, it is. And it's not about money, it's about my life. I want a career.
Well, I happen to think motherhood is a career.
What about fatherhood? You have a job.
It's different.
Why?
Because. There's lots of reasons.
Oh, okay, so you just get to have a job and a life, and I have to stay home with the baby.
Or, I have to have a job, and you get to stay home with the baby. It's all about perspective.
Yes, is this the Columbia Summer Science Honors Program? Excellent. My name is Sheldon Cooper. Perhaps you've heard of me. Well, now you have. Anyways, it's recently come to my attention that you could be an important step in my career advancement, so good news. I'm available. Yes, I understand I've missed the deadline, but I'm sure you can make an exception. But I'm Sheldon Cooper. And apparently Drs. Linkletter and Sturgis were aware that I already should have been focusing on my applications.
And they didn't say anything to you?
Well, they did, but I don't come off well in that story.
Shelley, how bad could it be? You started college when you were 11.
Well, it was impressive when I was little and cute, but now that I'm old and cute, it's just not the same thing.
Well, just because you look older doesn't mean you're any less special.
Of course. It's your fault.
What?
Well, you've been saying I'm special my whole life, so now I'm conditioned to expect the world to cater to me instead of taking initiative.
But you are special, sweetie.
You just can't turn it off, can you?
She's changed and napping.
You washed your hands, right?
Shelley, you want some mashed potatoes?
See, there you go again, bringing the mashed potatoes to me when I should be going to the mashed potatoes.
Fine.
What's going on?
Years of coddling have made me complacent, and now it may cost me my chance to get into grad school at Caltech.
I'm saying that since you were born.
And yet you did nothing to stop her?
If it helps, I always thought you sucked.
Missy.
Talked to me, Ma. She said if you come back to work at the video store, you can bring the baby. What, I thought you wanted a job.
No, I said I wanted a career.
Oh, are you thinking about going back to work already?
Yeah. I mean, it's a little earlier than I thought, but an opportunity came up and I'm going for it.
See? Initiative. Her parents kicked her out and look at that gumption.
So what job you going for?
Channel 7's looking for a new weather girl.
Oh, yeah. She said she quit because she was getting married. Rumor is she got knocked up. Which is exciting.
The interview's on Thursday.
What? You already applied? I thought we were going to talk about it.
We did talk about it. I said I was going to send in a tape and then I sent it in.
Who's going to watch Cece?
Well, I was hoping her family would help out.
Of course. I mean, I do work.
I work too, George.
We work.
I got a point.
Is the point that your mom's a working mother?
Well, I didn't work when my kids were babies.
That's true. She was a stay-at-home coddler.
Okay, now you're being obnoxious.
No one wants to hear you talk, ass face.
Thanks. I appreciate the help, but let's keep it clean.
But what?
Better.
Well, that's a look.
That's also a look. I can't find anything to wear for my interview.
Well, let's see. That's pretty cute.
Can't find was code for can't fit into.
Don't be so hard on yourself, honey. You just had a baby.
Yeah, I'll make sure to tell them that. Apparently everybody loves a working mother.
Is that code for something?
Yeah, your family sucks.
Oh, sounds like I missed a good dinner.
Am I a bad mom because I want a career?
Hell no! And you're teaching your daughter that she can grow up to do something more than raise kids.
Yeah.
And you're gonna go in there and you're gonna get this job.
Yeah!
But not in that.
Yeah.
I'm waiting.
For what?
The I told you so. Because I coddled Sheldon and apparently ruined his life.
Oh, I'm not going to say that. I mean, you did coddle him, and I did tell you. All right, I told you so.
Thanks for not saying it.
Well, what does he know? He's just a dumb teenager.
I guess it is normal for teenagers to blame their parents for stuff.
Sheldon was normal. That's a shocker.
Great. The one normal thing he does is blame me.
Someday his kids are going to tell him he's ruining their lives.
You think?
If he has them, they're going to say it. So probably not.
Joke's on him. I did have kids. And joke's on me. They say it all the time.
It is normal for teenagers to blame their parents for stuff.
Sheldon was normal. That's a shocker.
Great. The one normal thing he does is blame me.
Someday his kids are going to tell him he's ruining their lives.
You think?
If he has them, they're going to say it. So probably not.
Joke's on him. I did have kids. And joke's on me. They say it all the time.
Good morning.
Oh, you're out and about early?
Yeah, got a lot going on today. Connie's taking me out shopping and then to the salon to get ready for my interview.
Nice. A little mommy-daughter day?
Daddy-daughter day. Here you go.
I have work.
Well, I like to think fatherhood is a full-time job.
How am I gonna feed her? I don't have the, you know.
Formula's in the bag. Tag, you're it. Bye, Cece.
Well, looks like it's just me and you. Let me give you the tour. That's Axl Rose. He's awesome. That's the weight bench. That's where Daddy gets ripped. Yeah. And that's the sink your mom totally peed in once. It's true. I know. It's true.
Ooh, Volvo. Safe and flashy. Like me.
Sheldon, I haven't had my coffee yet.
I thought you might say that.
Thank you.
I'm not a coffee drinker. I hope you like 7 sugars.
So what's so important it got you outside?
I had an idea that I think might be beneficial to both the university and me. An exclusive summer program led by a prestigious scientist of my choosing.
Well, I've got an idea. Apply to a school that already has it, get in and go there.
To be honest, with my current resume, I may not get in anywhere. Which is why we need a program like this.
Sheldon, we don't have the time or the resources to create a brand new summer program.
Oh, that's just sleepy talk. Take a few more sips, let that sugar kick in.
The answer is no.
I knew I should have put whiskey in that coffee.
Whose baby?
Mine?
And you brought her to a gambling room?
Why not? There's flashing lights and fun noises. It's basically Chuck E. Cheese.
Can I touch your head for luck?
No.
Come on. I just washed my hands.
Make it quick.
Come on, baby. Uncle Wade needs a win.
All right, that's enough.
That's what I'm talking about. I told you babies was good luck.
Can I touch your head too?
All right, no one else is touching my baby's head. For free.
How much?
$5.
Worth it.
Sold.
Hey, dummy. We need to talk.
If it's about Cece being here, I can explain.
Where is she?
Right here.
Really?
It's fine. He's got like 15 grandkids.
we'll get back to that. I have spent my day listening to Mandy bitch about you.
Well, I don't suppose you stuck up for me.
No. If you really want to be with that girl, you will not be the one to stand in her way.
I'm not trying to. I just want to do what's best for Cece.
Obviously.
Don't you think she deserves a mom who's home with her?
I think she deserves a mom who is happy and supported by her dad.
Huh.
Why is that woman touching her head?
I'll handle it. Hey, you gotta pay for that.
Come on, Cooper.
See? He's been here since this morning. He won't leave.
What do you want me to do?
Get him to leave.
Oh, good. You're both here. This will go faster with 3 of us.
Now do it. Give him the boot.
Trying to solve unified field theory?
Yes. Who needs a summer program if you can solve what Albert Einstein couldn't? Let's see Caltech say no to this.
Sheldon, you're not gonna solve this in an afternoon.
Or ever.
Well, I need to do something to stand out.
I think you're putting too much pressure on this summer program. You can apply next year.
Well, I can't wait a whole other year. I'll fall even farther behind. And then when I'm applying to Columbia, Sam will be using her letter of recommendation to get into Caltech. And then when I apply to Caltech, they'll say, oh, you're from East Texas Tech too? Well, you must know Sam. She's been here a year longer than you, and you'll never catch up.
I think you need to calm down.
I can't calm down. I have to keep pushing myself, or I'll fall farther and farther behind until I'm an aging professor in a small university with nothing to show for my work.
Ouch, I think he's talking about you.
I think he's talking about us.
No.
I'm wasting too much time sleeping at night. In fact, where's the coffee machine? Perhaps it is time I start chasing that caffeine dragon.
Sheldon, listen to us.
Why should I? You let this happen to me. You failed as my mentors. What are you doing?
You're still the student, this is still my office, and it's time for you to leave.
I'm afraid he's right.
There she is. Hi. Why does she smell like smoke?
Oh, she hung out with me in the gambling room.
What?
She was a hit. Everybody said she was good luck.
Okay, so I guess it went well?
It did. So, if you get that job, I'm all for it.
Okay, good.
What's wrong?
Today was the longest I've been away from her, and it was awful.
So you don't want the job?
I don't know.
I think you should give it a shot.
Really?
Well, you're all excited about it. And if you get the job, you can still say no.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'd love to see you on TV.
Oh.
Then I can say I slept with that girl on TV.
Okay, well.
Raindrops are falling on my head, and just like the guy whose feet are too big for his bed, nothing seems to fit those raindrops.
Why are you listening to this?
I was upset. This is the most angst-filled song I could find in Mom's record collection.
What's wrong?
These are grown-up problems you wouldn't understand.
Okay, bye.
I was the youngest student at the university, and now...
I thought I wouldn't understand your problems.
Well, you're all I've got. I always assumed that I'd be the youngest student in grad school, and then the youngest person to win the Nobel Prize, and now it's all slipping away.
No one cares how old you are.
Really? You don't think I get treated special because of my age and intellect?
I guess you do get everything you want all the time.
See?
Whenever you're obnoxious, it's always, poor Sheldon, he doesn't know any better.
Exactly. Poor Sheldon. At grad school, everybody's gonna be smart. If I'm not the youngest, how am I gonna stand out?
Sheldon, you're a kid talking about going to grad school. You have no problems.
I knew you wouldn't understand.
I do. Instead of being a kid genius, you're worried you're just gonna be a regular genius, which is a stupid thing for a genius to worry about.
Well, stupid or not, I may not get to go to Caltech until I'm 15.
Wait, this is about when you move out?
Yes.
I take it back, this is a big deal.
Nothing's worrying me.
All right, so we're just gonna put you on tape and see how it goes.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. In 3.
All right, let's take a look at our forecast for tonight. Winds from the west are headed our way, taking temperatures down to a cool 43 degrees. But you know what they say in Texas? If you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes. Actually, I've never said that. But my Aunt Bonnie does. She's not wrong, though, because those chilly days are gonna pass us by, and by the weekend, we're looking at sunny and 72.
Mandy was proving that new mothers could do anything anyone else could do. In fact, they could do more, like make their own milk. Right there on camera.
Everything okay?
Not if you live on the coast, because there is a storm front building. So we need to keep an eye on these clouds right here. But there's a low pressure system building over here, and well, then that could bring rain to this whole area here. So for Channel 7 weather, I'm Mandy McAllister. Good night.
And I just wanted to say I'm sorry for my behavior. I realize that I'm going to age out of being a child prodigy regardless of your help.
I appreciate that. Takes maturity to admit when you're wrong.
I know, even this apology has grown up. Oh, this is all a disaster.
Son, it's not. Believe me, no one is more excited for you to go to grad school than I am.
I don't know, you should talk to my sister. Anyway, thank you for hearing me out.
Actually, Sheldon, I do have some news. I reached out to a colleague who's doing a summer research program at the University of Heidelberg, and I think I can get you in.
Heidelberg, Germany.
A summer program 5,000 miles away. Only a fool would say no to that.
Well, that would certainly help my grad school applications.
Yes, and they're doing exciting work on superstrings.
Fantastisch. That's German for fantastic.
Ich helfe dir beim Packen. That's German for I'll help you pack.
If we put in one of them things that spins the hot dogs around, we would make a fortune. Oh, then they spill mustard on themselves. It's right back in the washer. That's money making money, sister.
Yeah, 'cause that's how people want their clothes to smell, like hot dogs.
I love how hot dogs smell.
And you wonder why Mandy won't marry you. Wade, what the hell are you doing here? We're not open yet.
The door was.
Did you forget to lock up?
No,
Well, the door didn't open itself.
the lock's busted.
File cabinet too. Cash box is gone.
We've been robbed.
We've been robbed.
We've been robbed?
Nobody else is stronger than I am.
Looks like they jimmied the door with a crowbar.
Sure does.
Oh, it's a lucky break that when it happened, nobody was here.
If I had been here, we'd be looking for a place to bury the body.
Yours or theirs?
So, what's the next step? What are you gonna do?
I was gonna get some lunch.
Wait a minute. Aren't you going to file a report or dust for fingerprints?
Yeah. What are we paying you for?
You're paying me to not shut you down. Unless you want me to bring detectives to your illegal gambling room.
So what do we do?
You need security when you're not here. Maybe an off-duty cop.
You want me to pay you more?
I just want you to feel safe.
Get out.
Y'all have a nice day.
I brought you some snacks. For Mom, a Bavarian-style pretzel. And for Dad, 4 Lone Star beers poured into a pitcher to approximate a stein.
What do you want?
For starters, a Danke wouldn't kill you.
A what?
It's thank you in German. So if you were thinking of thanking, then you'd be denken of Duncan. You're awfully quiet. I assume you're denken.
Where are you going with all this?
If I play my cards right, Germany.
What?
I have the opportunity to participate in a prestigious summer program at the University of Heidelberg.
Sheldon, I don't.
I know that you're probably going to say that I'm too young or It's too far away, but please just hear me out.
He did bring us snacks.
Beer is not a snack. Sheldon, aren't there programs that are closer?
Yes, but I missed my chance to get into any of them. In fact, Dr. Sturgis had to call in a big favor to get this opportunity.
Well, it's nice of him, but maybe he should have talked to us first.
Oh, he suggested that.
And?
I nixed it.
You nixed it?
From the German nichts. The language lends itself to negativity.
Well, we're going to have to talk to Dr. Sturgis before we make any decisions.
Not making any promises. This is not a yes.
But it's also not a 9, which is German for no, as opposed to the number 9, which is neun.
Thanks. Come again. Let me know if you need help finding anything.
How about something fun to do in this town?
You like roller rinks?
No.
Bowling?
No.
You old enough to drive?
No.
Can't help you. Just move here.
I'm staying with my aunt and uncle for the summer.
If you want, I can rent you a rated R movie. I'll even slip it in a Disney box.
What do you have in mind?
Point Break. Keanu Reeves, Patrick Swayze.
Well, I like Swayze.
I like Keanu.
Great, so I don't need to fight you.
All right. Point Break and a Bambi box coming right up.
You can put that on my uncle's account. It's Jeff Difford.
Like Pastor Jeff?
Yeah.
He's my neighbor. You're staying right next door to us.
Maybe we can watch it together.
那比上班更痛苦的呢？没有法上。奶奶，作为一个过来人，你想告诉大家什么呢？不要过来。爷爷，人不工作就会变穷，那么有了工作呢？有了又穷。
我西部、北部、西部、东部。
Not at my house. My mom can't know I rented you this.
Well, my uncle can't know I'm watching it.
We could watch in our garage. My brother's got a TV in there.
Cool.
He kind of looks like Patrick Swayze.
Really?
But like a stupid Patrick Swayze.
Still works.
I understand your trepidation, but you were also nervous about sending him here, and that turned out fine.
I suppose, but Germany is just so far away.
Well, maybe it'd be good for him. You got little independence, nobody babying him. What? Germans are tough love people.
Is this trip really that important for him?